You're not home. Your house is invaded. You have an automation system that lock them inside, call the police and sound any song at max volume as an alarm. What song did you choose? Something sexy like Let's Get It On. Make them think about WTF is about to happen while they wait for police. Once in a Lifetime by Talking Heads. This is not my beautiful house. The final countdown. The 1-2HR version of They're Taking the Hobbits to Isengard. Truly a masterpiece of criminal corrections. Removed. I think we're alone now. Number 1-877 Cars for Kids. Some very chill classical and hope they don't wreck the place. Welcome to the jungle. I also then release the Claymore Roomba. Edit, ideally I could kill the lights, too. Every breath you take by the police. The theme song to Jaws that increases in speed the closer the cops get. Tiptoe through the tulips. Apparently the Barney theme song has been used effectively as a torture method. So that's the route I'm going. Edit, source. Dumb ways to die. What's the nastiest thing you've ever done? I wasn't feeling well so I took a nap. I woke up feeling even worse, so I tried going downstairs to tell my wife. I was in my boxers and t-shirt. At the top of the stairs I puked so hard I fainted, then had explosive diarrhea. I woke up halfway down the carpeted stairs, slowly sliding down it on a water slide of my own shit and vomit. When I was a kid, I went out with my friend and his father's family. We ate Chinese and after my stomach was hurting. I was the first one outside so I tried to fart and sharted instead. I was about to run to the back of the building to wipe and throw boxers away, it was night time, but they came outside already. I didn't know what to do so I got back in the truck. It just happened to be the kind where you open the front to get back door open. I rode all the way home, 30 mins, with shitty pants. They didn't say anything but drove with all windows down. To make it worse, when I got home I had to climb over someone to get out because I was in the middle seat so my ass went right by the daughter's face. I'm paralyzed from the waist down. One day at work I started farting big time and that made me nervous. Then it suddenly just stopped but the smell followed me around. So I'm cruising around in my wheelchair and I happen to take a peek behind me, down the back of my pants. Shit everywhere. Shit climbing up my back because my pants are full and the motion of wheeling around was pushing it up my shirt. The backrest has feces all over it and I swear to God it was making this squishy sound as I made my way to see my boss. I just told him I was sick and had to leave immediately because by now it's really obvious and I want to get the fuck out of there pronto. I put towels all over my van seat but it was not a pleasant ride home. When I was a kid learning to ski I begged my parents to let me go pee before a run but we were already in line for the chairlift. My oldest sister told me if you have to pee really bad, that means it's only a little bit. So just pee. I trusted her blindly but probably pissed myself for a solid 2 minutes. Filled up and flooded my ski boots. My parents were not happy because it was definitely old enough to know better. This thread is basically, tell us about that time you shat yourself. Not really my fault but in 2nd grade I got a stomach bug, and my parents didn't want to answer the phone so the stupid nurse sent me back to class. We were at P.E at the time, and I got horribly sick again, just as I finished throwing up a kid had kicked a kickball. The sound it made as it slid through my vom is still with me to this day. When I was about 8, I wanted to see what happened if I took off my pants and ran down the hill while peeing. Such a bad idea. I pissed my pants behind the water fountain at school in like 4th grade because I was afraid of the mean girls in the bathroom. I accidentally shit my pants outside at some after-school program at my school. I decided instead of going inside it'd be better to hide in the tube slide, take the shit out of my pants and bury it in the sandbox. Pushing my abdomen back together because the sutures came undone and I could see my insides. When I was in high school, I was so constipated, a poop as wide as an egg's length was stuck inside of me. I strained and pushed to no avail, and eventually had to stick a looped-up finger inside, trying desperately to work my way around this monster and crack a chunk off. No dice. I ended up laying in the bathtub with my legs up in the air, butthole pointed straight at the hot water blasting from the tub faucet, praying that it would be dislodged. Eventually enough chunks came off that I was able to poop it out, and it felt like dry, cracked birth. When I was about 4 years old, I was at a video rental store and shook out a little nugget of a turd that fell down my pant leg and was left by the video games. Pissed myself while I was really drunk and couldn't admit it, so poured my alcohol on myself to make it seem like I'd somehow gotten a bunch of liquid spilled on me. Since I was in a club, that plan wasn't working. As you can imagine, you can't just acquire that much alcohol for free and quickly, so I ended up trying to get into a sink in the bathroom and ended up getting taken away in an ambulance due to slipping. That sounds a lot less funny when I say it like that actually. I dropped a sandwich on the floor at work and it was covered in sawdust. I was feeling really sad, so I just ate it and didn't care at all. Edit. Thanks everyone for all the kind comments, you all made my day. Had to pick through my shit with gloves trying to find a push pin ID swallowed some days prior. What the fuck do you want? To go the fuck to sleep on command. A place to call my own. A job that doesn't make me want to off myself. Someone who loves and respects me. Just a sliver of happiness here and there would be nice. To cuddle with someone who makes me as happy as I make them. I have exactly 73 problems in my life and money solves 71 of them. To not be in pain anymore, both mentally and physically. Mental and financial stability. Deleted. Peace of mind. To be loved. All I've ever wanted. Be free of cancer. Some friends. Having no one in my corner is getting barely tolerable and I'm about to fucking lose it. Edit. Whoa, I just woke up to an insane amount of notifications and saw that so many people commented and reached out to me. I was just feeling a little sad last night and was not expecting anyone to see or even care. Thanks to everyone who took the time to show your support and share your experiences with loneliness as well. It really made my day and I can't appreciate it enough. I'll try to get back to all of you. Second edit. Just read through all the comments and DMs and responded to the ones I could. Most of y'all are so insightful and supportive and thank you again. Smiley face. Someone suggested a Discord for anyone who is similarly feeling lonely. I made one, so if you want to join PLS, message me for the link. Have a good day and be kind. 1 order of cheesy fries, 1 large French fry, and a large vanilla frosty. Please. Money and money. A reason to live. Edit. I'm not suicidal or anything. Life can just be hard sometimes, but all the comments I've gotten and messages received have warmed my heart. I was in a really bad mindset when I wrote it as a dark joke, but you have all warmed my heart so much. This may have been the most cared for I've felt in years. Thank you Reddit, love. I want to rest. I've been fighting so many things for so long. I'll be 40 years old in just under 2 months, and I've been fighting myself, my family, my past, and everyone else in the world since I was a child. I've lived through abuse of all kinds, ranging from emotional to sexual. From the age of 5 until I was 16, including 7 years of molestation. All at the hands of my brother and sister. All alone. I've lived with suicidal thoughts, depression, anxiety, dissociation, insomnia. I really don't want to list all of my diagnoses right now, but there's a list. I've had to live with them for just about my entire life. I am so tired.